Hey teammates, I've got some pretty great news today. I'm going to show you how to transfer money from your USD wallet to the Bitcoin wallet if you're using Coinbase, and then from there send it to BitConnect and exchange it in order to make a larger capital loan. I've been watching Bitcoin recently, and lately it's been on the lower end, but it's risen back up. It's now $7,845 USD for one Bitcoin, which means that my money's working for me now. So that's pretty incredible. But let's go ahead and look at Coinbase now. So through my research, I have actually found out that the fees on GDAX, which is also owned by Coinbase, but it's a little bit more for intermediate users. If you use a different method of purchasing Bitcoin, you actually have less fees. So instead of using Coinbase to transfer my USD fiat money to Bitcoin, and fiat is just US dollars, to Bitcoin, I'm actually going to transfer those USD funds to GDAX and see if we can do a limit order in order to get a better fee price. So bear with me, let's talk through this. First things first is you will use your same username and password to open up the GDAX account. You'll go to gdax.com. And then once you're there, if you don't already have the product of BTC-USD, go ahead and select that. It's usually the first one. Once that's selected, you click on the deposit button right here, and it's going to open up this screen, and you tell it where you want to bring it from. I would like to bring it from my Coinbase account, and then you're going to say the amount, which I want all of it, $44.86, and then deposit funds. Click deposit, and we'll wait for it to go through, and they have been deposited successfully. Whoop whoop! Now, in order to purchase with the least amount of fees, what we want to do next then is go to limit, and we're going to limit buy because I want to buy BTC. And the amount I would like to purchase, let's see, limit price. So how much does the USD to BTC want to be before I purchase it? Well, just a moment ago, it was 7,830. And so let me see what we've got going. Usually you want to stick to whatever the closest is here that's going on before you purchase, and then go from that route there. So I'm just going to click on this first one right here, and it automatically pops up, and then I will tell it the amount. And the amount is, I don't even know how much that is. It was a 0.56 if I remember correctly. And so let's just play around with it until we can find out what it is. See, that's too much. That's too little, actually. I wonder if I can press it and do all of it. There we go, pre-fill all. See, we're learning together, you guys. And actually, it went down even lower. So let's go down lower again, because then it gives you an even better deal. So we're going to click on advanced, and we're going to say good till canceled, leave the post only selected, and then place your buy order. What it's going to do next is it's going to leave that buy order open down here, and then we just wait for it to get filled, and then once it's filled, it should automatically pop up what the amount is going to be up here on BTC once it's filled. So let's give it a moment to watch it and see what happens. And it looks like it was just filled. Look at that. And now we have 0.5755 BTC. And if you look here, there was 0 fees. So even though this site looks more complicated, you guys, it saved me almost $65 worth of fees. So this is definitely the route to go. Now I do have some other BTC in my account over here. And so if I come back to Coinbase and I go to accounts, let's see how much BTC I have. I've got 0.6774 BTC. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and bring that over to my GDAX as well. And I will just select deposit. And then I'm going to say Coinbase account again, and then it's going to automatically bring my Coinbase amount, and I will just enter the amount there. So 0.6774 677465551. And I wonder if we could do like fill all. Well, either way, just make sure your numbers are right as you do it. And click deposit funds. And by the way, there is no fee to transfer your Coinbase account items or amounts over to the GDAX account, okay? So now we're going to close out of that, and now I've got a total of 1.25 BTC. What we want to do now is send that over to BitConnect. So in order to do that, I'm going to press the withdraw button, and this time I want to send it to a BTC address. But how do I know what BTC address to send it to? Go over and log on to BitConnect if you have not done so already, and it'll bring you to the page that looks like this. What you want to do is navigate down just a tad until you see Receive Bitcoin, and once you see that green Deposit Bitcoin button, you'll select it, and it's going to open up a QR code as well as your Bitcoin wallet address. So click on it, copy it, Control-C copies it, or you can right-click on your mouse to get it, of course. And then you'll come over here and you'll paste it into the destination of the BTC address from gdax.com. Now the amount we want to send over, I'm just going to select max, so it'll send what I have there. And then my two-factor code should be the same one that I use for my Coinbase. So we're going to try it right now and see if that works. So 018970, and then come down here and withdraw funds. Let's see if it works. All right, I've successfully withdrawn this amount right here. Once you have completed that transaction in GDAX, come back to BitConnect, and almost immediately, if not immediately, you should see in that same section of Receive Bitcoin or Bitcoin Wallet, you'll notice there's an incoming Bitcoin transactions. And here is the address it came from. That's my GDAX address. And then here is the amount. Now, before that, those funds are actually released, part of the security measures of how this digital currency works is there's got to be miners that verify that yes, this is a real transaction, no, money is not being double used, which means I spend $50 but I claim I still have it, therefore I spend it again. They want to ensure that doesn't happen. They want to make sure that it's really coming from this wallet, really going to this wallet, that it's really verified that it's you doing this transaction. So the confirmations will be anywhere from 3 to 6 before those funds actually get released. So this is very exciting. Once I receive those confirmations, I will come back on and we will complete this $10,000 loan. Actually, it's going to be more than that because it's 1.25. So we'll see how that goes. See you soon. Okay, we are back. Actually, only a few minutes has passed, 5 to 10 minutes. I don't think it's been more than that. And there are no more incoming Bitcoin transactions found because we got our confirmations. Now my Bitcoin wallet balance shows here. And the next thing we want to do is we want to transfer from our Bitcoin wallet to BitConnect in order to make that BitConnect capital loan. So the first thing we're going to do is click this exchange button, and it's going to bring us to the page we need to be on. And then when you take your scroll box and you go down a little bit on the page, it's going to show you to buy BCC, which is what we want to do. And so before we get to that, it's showing us the last bid, but we can look at others and see which ones we like best. And let's see here. Do we have a better price than what's showing? This one looks good, actually. So I'm going to click that minus button. And we're going to click all, because that's what I'm looking for, to send everything over. And just, oh, this one looks even better. Let's do that one. And all. And then buy BitConnect coin. The The fees are 0.003. That's going to come with it. You're always going to get fees when you're using exchange rates. Same thing with actual gold or regular money to euro, regular money, listen to me, USD to euro or whatever. There always comes with fees with that. So once that's done, let's scroll down a little bit further on the page and it shows us our open orders, and now we have to wait until those are filled. So again, I'm going to pause the video until this is filled and we will go back up and do our loan. Great news, again, that did not take long. I refreshed my page and there are no more open orders. So if we take the scroll bar back to the top of the page, you will see that I have my full BitConnect wallet here. I'm also going to go ahead and transfer the $9.50 that's in the lending wallet, because the more I add to that $10,000 loan, the more bonus interest rate I will get, which is 0.25%. So let's go ahead and transfer all of that and confirm, and then close that out. And now I'm going to go over here and I'm actually going to make a loan. Woohoo! Okay, so to do the loan, we actually want to get out of the exchange window and want to go to dashboard. Once the dashboard loads, we will have the Lend BitConnect that shows up. And we're going to show the amount in BitConnect. Let me see if it'll allow me to do all. I don't know if it will. I don't think it's going to. Okay, so it looks like we have to do the amount in dollars. So let's see how much I have in BitConnect. I do not know. Okay, that's obviously too many. Let's try 12. It's 39. That's too many. Let's try 11. 36, try 10, and 10,005, that's 34.54. Let's see if we can go 6. That's 87, it's almost. So 590, that's 84. We can do 105.90. Okay, so not 105, excuse me, 10,590. Now, because of the amount of where it's at, it's going to be released after 120 days. We're going to get that bonus that I was mentioning. After you have read the terms of use, you will click this little box here stating that you did read that, and then you're going to pay from the BitConnect wallet and confirm. All right, success, woohoo! Then we close that, and whatever I have left here, I'm actually going to switch it back to Bitcoin, because Bitcoin grows a lot faster than BitConnect. And there have been a lot of speculations about Bitcoin maybe correcting a little bit, which means going down some, but in the next few months, maybe even sooner than that, it's actually going to be going quite a bit higher. So I want to make sure that I have my money in Bitcoin so that as it goes higher, my money then becomes more. My money works for me in that aspect. In order to shift that one more time, let's go to the exchange button, or of course you could click exchange over here as well. Okay, go to the bottom one more time, and we're going to sell BCC. We're going to sell all of it, and then sell BitConnect coin and confirm. And this one will confirm much quicker because it was a much smaller amount. So if we go down here to the bottom, there are no open orders because it filled immediately. Go back to the top, and there you go. My Bitcoin wallet has been filled. Okay, lovelies, that was how we do a larger loan. Notice that there was a couple of moving pieces in order to get that done. A big part of that is because I am still also very new to the cryptocurrency space. So I had to have a little bit in my BitConnect. I put a little bit in my USD wallet. Plus at the time Bitcoin was going down, and I didn't want to risk all my money being in Bitcoin and then after I put the money in there, it going down, because then that means I would have lost more money. So that's why I had some in different wallets. As you see though, it definitely came back up as the experts predicted. I actually made more money than I originally started out with, because I had originally only transferred $10,000 into my account, and as you saw, I ended up lending $10,590 total. So Pretty awesome numbers for only a couple short weeks, right? Okay, let's take one more look at the lending volatility software interest rate, because I want to show you what the interest rates have been looking like this week. So to do that, you'll click on the link there, and then it'll open up this new window, and here are the numbers we have going on. So today is actually the 16th. So this right here on the money prior to depositing that capital loan that we just did was actually only 0.48%. And this program shows interest rates that are variable, but that's okay, because that's how you know a system is going to last longer and is more legit, because they're not claiming they can guarantee any type of percentage rate. Any platform that guarantees a certain type of percentage rate is full of doohickey. Yes, I said that, doohickey. And it's because when it comes to the volatile market the way it is, there's just no way that they can guarantee that, because there may be times that they're losing money, which means that their platform won't last. And if their platform doesn't last, whatever money you have invested in their platform goes away with it. So never, ever, ever, ever do that unless you're willing to take the high risk of losing that money. Keep that in mind, okay? So tomorrow, which they're saying today, but they're on a different time zone, is 1.95%. Now, if that $10,000 loan takes into effect with this number, remember, we have the 0.25% bonus. So that's actually over 2%, you guys. So that'll be like $200 on that money. Freaking awesome! And then on the 18th, it's already got a projected percentage, which is going to be 1.5. And if you look at the real-time charts, this is what it shows you. So you notice there's been a couple of times where we've had very, very low interest, very minimal, but as you see, the majority of them are pretty decently high. This one very close to 2%. Again, with the $10,000 loan, it is over 2% though. So as always, if you have any questions, please do ask, because you never learn if you don't actually ask. Be on purpose with your success. Take that action, rise up, and make a move today, because tomorrow will be the same if you do not change something today, even if you start small, by the way. All right, until the next video, thank you so much for watching. Ciao.